Do you want to know the saddest thing about how today's society is structured, right? It's not even politics. It's not all these things that people constantly tell you. It's not going to school. It's not going to work. Although these things do indeed suck, it's not any of these things. It's the fact that we have completely normalized and we're just completely desensitized to things that should not be considered normal whatsoever. And you might be asking, David, what the hell do you mean 74% lock in? 74 to 80% of Americans have completely given up on their dreams. Completely, right? And it's the fact for me that people just look at this kind of information and nobody wants to question it. Everybody thinks, oh, well, that's reality for you. That's life for you, right? And it really just goes to show how cooked we are as a society, right? People will see stuff like this. 74% of Americans have completely given up on their dreams, all because of, reality. You got hit by reality checks, right? And this is one of the main reasons as to why so many of us hate our lives. Hate our lives. 74% of us, guys. We need to lock in. This is not okay. That's damn near three-fourths of everybody in America has just said, nope, I'm done, right? And some might argue, these guys didn't have any willpower, these guys didn't have any dedication. Sure, but it's a lot deeper than that. It's the subconscious programming, it's the misinformation, and it's also the misguidance that has been constantly fed upon us so that we could live the very worst lives imaginable. And the reason why I do truly within my whole soul believe that you need to log in, right? Because first of all, this number is not okay. And I was actually having a conversation about it with a couple of friends at school, two to be exact. We were kind of talking about the fact that a lot of people are starting to do a lot of unethical things this year in order to start making money. Like, for example, a lot of those people on social media that use these like AI girls and kind of sell them to old men to make money, very unethical, right? Or like these people, like I literally was just watching a video of it the other day, yesterday to be exact, of this dude talking about how you can make tons of money by literally taking like an AI crying single mom and sell it to old men. And like, essentially people are starting to do a lot more unethical things in order to make money. And it's as if everybody is starting to feel the sense of urgency. Everybody's starting to realize and understand that if you don't find some sort of financial stability, if you aren't actively trying to look for a high income skill, then you are done for. Everybody's starting to, feel the sense of urgency. Everybody's starting to realize, understand that if you don't do something this year, then you will forever be done for. Everybody is starting to feel and kind of get this sense of urgency. This is why you're seeing all these people, selling all these unethical things, doing all these unethical things. And it's like, at first glance, it's like, what are you doing? But at the same time, it's like, I can't even knock you for it because, bro, these guys understand it's either this year or we're done. We're cooked. It's either this year that you decide to lock in. It's either this year that we get this number to at least 10%, or you will just completely be done for the rest of your life. If you are American, and honestly, it doesn't even matter how old you are watching this. And it's crazy because I actually took a look at some of my YouTube, not demographics, how whatever you call it, like some of my YouTube information. It actually showed me most of my audience that watches my videos are people that are like twice my age, three times my age, essentially people that are older than me, because I don't make brain rot content. I don't make, dumb Gen Z stuff. I'm I'm an old soul, right? So if you're watching, it doesn't matter. And we have to realize and understand age does not matter. Age has never determined your level of mental maturity in the first place, right? So guys, if you're American and you're watching this, if you live in America and you're watching this, we have to stop normalizing this. Like, what? 74% of Americans have just decided, oh no, I've been hit by a reality check. Time to go back to reality. Subconscious programming telling you that literally programming your subconscious mind that your goals are a whole lot farther than where they could actually be at. And that's another thing as well. You should never be calling your dreams, your goals, dreams, because that's also just subconsciously programming you to think that your goals are a whole lot farther than where they actually are. So this number is not okay. And a lot of more people are starting to wake up and realize that, but I'd still say a lot of us are still completely sleep, like physically and mentally. And truth be told, bro, it's literally things like these. People will see this kind of information on Google and actually realize and understand it, but it's like they'll do nothing about it because it's completely normal. It's been completely desensitized. People have completely just lost their ambition. You know, they're no longer ambitious. They don't want to actually be able to chase after something that they used to want to be able to chase at when they were younger. Now it's like they've been hit by this so-called reality check, not even realizing or understanding that you're supposed to be seeing with your mind and not your eyes, because the moment that you decide to see reality by your eyes, then you've lost. You're not even understanding that the vision that you have within yourself, of yourself within your mind, if you just continuously envision that person every single day, it's going to come into being at least some point in time. If there's anything that you've gotten from this video alone, bro, it's that you need to realize and understand that this is not normal. And the fact that we look at it as if it should be normal, when in actuality, we should be looking at it as crazy. Like, wow, over 3/4 of people that live in America have just said, you know, completely just given up on themselves, their lives, and also the ones that care about them the most have just completely given up on them just to live a life that is not actually aligned with the kind of person that they always envision themselves living. Like, this is not okay. If there's anything that you've taken from this video alone, we need to decrease this number. America, we need to wake up. It doesn't matter how old you are watching this. You could be 12 years old, you could be 20, you could be way older than me. It doesn't matter. But we all need to come to the realization and the understanding that this is not okay. You have been purposely misguided, led astray, and also misinformed in order for you to live the very worst life possible. Break through the subconscious programming. Stop falling and listening to everything that you see on the media, because it's designed to keep you in a negative state of mind, and literally start to do the things of the very person that you see yourself doing in the future. Start to envision and actually embody the person that you see yourself becoming in the future, and actually do these things so that you can slowly but surely start to become aligned with your dream life. Because literally, there is no point in living if you're not living your life in your very own image. There is no point in living if you are not living in a way that is actually resonate with the kind of person you are. Most importantly, there is no point in life if you are doing something that doesn't align with who you are as a person. But yeah, y'all, so go ahead, let me know your thoughts down below. But I'm gonna just go ahead and end the video off that. Thank y'all for watching, and that's King Wellness, and I'm out.